So everybody's feeling good, right?
Yeah.
Excited?
Yes.
I'm not a person that hides behind these subjects. You guys clearly see what you look like. So we're going to stand out. We're standing out in more ways than one. You're down there to enjoy yourself, but I want you to be professional in that, okay? A lot of people know we're coming because we're the first inner-city soccer team there. Remember, you're not representing only you. You're not only representing this club, you guys are really representing your communities, okay?
This is fries with chopped cheese, with pepper jack cheese, and white sauce, ranch, and barbecue. I best lunch right. I love this right here. Before we started joining clubs, we used to stay out here. We all started here, this parking lot.
Most of us come from like all over the city and stuff. Harlem, Bronx, like I live in Brooklyn, Flatbush area. Traveling to FC Harlem took me like an hour and 15 minutes.
Playing at FC Harlem is unique because not a lot of teams have different backgrounds. I'm Ecuadorian. There's players from Honduras, Jamaica. It's like everywhere.
Everybody get it done. Let's go in, let's go.
The soccer world probably views FC Harlem as keeping kids off the street. Our kids are not thinking about drugs or crime or breaking into cars or anything. They want to get better at soccer. They want to be empowered.
I made a decision to leave my club. It was not only because FC Harlem. It was like everybody don't get opportunities. This is something much bigger than us.
City players are as good as players from Europe, from Mexico, from anywhere. We just need the opportunity.
I personally believe the inner cities can help change soccer in the United States for the better. How can we look at these talented players that are in urban communities and give them the skill that they need on the field, the training that they need, along with what's very key in our communities is that off-the-field support, and elevate them to a higher level. The pay-to-play system in youth soccer is traditionally where a parent joins a club and they're paying for soccer experiences. If you can't pay, you can't be in there. Pay-to-play system absolutely leaves out the inner city kids, specifically black and brown kids. That's what I want to solve.
Excellent. This is the first time ever we've got all 18 of you down here on a single field. All right, so tough it up, give it up for yourselves. All right?
I see a bit of myself in the team. I was born and raised in New York City, played in New York City, so the culture of like the team, the experience, I've kind of been through that process.
When I used to play in other clubs, like I had to pay, and like it was a struggle for my parents. But now here, like everything is free.
For kids who are in our Lions programs, there's no cost to them. We are out there looking for sponsors to give the best opportunity for your kid to truly develop and get to the next level.
Everyone in the team has to work together, okay? This is when it starts getting serious, when you start going into a tournament phase.
Started working with FC Harlem in 2012. We did some coaching clinics here with the teams and the players. Since then, we've developed a further relationship. Chelsea's very passionate as a club about community. One of our values has been around supporting development of players, really trying to make a difference and give those young people a chance to play the game and access to sport.
I've been in New York long enough that I've seen the players, the talent's there. The team that we have is not like any other team we've had in the years that I've been here. And I just said, you know what? Let's find the top tournament in the country and let's go for it. Let's see what happens.
It was some taco with some. Oh, member. Yo.
There are a lot of kids who would love to be in these spots. There's a lot of kids who would love to be at this tournament, okay? So I'm not going to give you guys a long speech. You're not 12 years old. I want you to enjoy yourself. When it comes to the football side, listen to your coaches. You guys play for yourselves, play for your communities, play for your parents, okay? You should go out there and hold yourself with respect.
Our tournament is invitation only. We get 400 applicants for about 200 spots every year. It's exposure, college scouts, professional scouts.
A lot of college coaches heard about like what Irv is trying to do with the team.
It's not just getting the exposure, but it's allowing them to compete with other peers at the same level so that they have the opportunity to get the same experiences, whether they go pro or not.
We're going into a different state, so we're not only representing ourselves, whole of New York, you know? We've never seen some of these players yet before, and you don't know what they're gonna bring, so like, you're like the odd one that nobody knows.
Cut their strike, their two center backs in half and force it on this side, then we're good. But like, if he doesn't do his job, gotta be smart about it.
Come back when we don't have the ball open wide, but we have the ball.
Exactly. All right, guys. We got about 2 minutes for you guys to go upstairs, and we'll come back down.
We were hyped to play. I think that's what like got to our heads. A lot of us didn't believe we were gonna do that good.
We played well. It was 2-2. It's for like the last 2 minutes of the game, so.
Pick yourself up. You get 5 minutes of this, get it all out, and then we go. All right? Then we go again. Okay? Come on. Let's go.
My job as a captain was to make sure everybody's ready for the next game because we still had 2 more games.
A loss is a loss, yeah, but like, this loss is like experience for tomorrow's game.
We gotta be hungry for this win. Let's play hard, be confident, and be positive. Let's support each other, okay?
There's a lot of good schools watching us, so stay focused and just keep adding the game. A lot of people look up to you, so set an example, play hard.
I felt like I wasn't just playing for myself. I felt like I was playing for New York City itself.
Nobody wins anything. We start arguing with each other. Let's play.
It's more about heart than it is about talent here. Because 3 games is a lot, and 24 hours each, it's a lot on your body.
They can go out there, they can play. They've had 2 games under their belt. They've got to show it, otherwise we're going home.
I mean, yeah, it was disappointing, but I felt like they did well. They played their hardest, and it's okay, it happens.
We take this as a learning experience. We came from inner cities without playing each other. We just trained each other for 2 months, and we played in the hardest tournament in the country. Teams from England, all over the world, South Africa, Ghana, everywhere. We came and competed. We won a game. Like what Mike said, we showed people what we could do, and let's just stay positive.
Yeah, we came here to win, but we came here to get seen, and we did that.
We fucking belong here.
Like, as a coach, you have to care about your players. So it's watching these guys grow and play. It's special. They deserve this exposure. They deserve this level of competition because they've worked hard to get to being the player that they are. But also that should just be the access that like players have at that level, and it doesn't happen often enough.
Success to me could be a college looking at a couple of our players and saying, we like what we see, where we would not have seen them anywhere else. Success for me might be just the experience. I think they understand the bigger picture.
I felt like we represented well. A lot of people were surprised about how good we are. Next year, we're going to Dynasty Cup again, so we showed what we're capable of doing.
Every kid's dream is to play pro. That's not my main focus. My main focus is to get into a good school.
We keep on trying to be a better player, person, better student, better everything.
I believe and I'm seeing the trajectory of soccer in this country, but it cannot be done without this community.